I wanted to do a quick video on these 3 pedals that you're seeing right here. I've been making music for a while, and as the years have gone by, I've found myself just more and more sitting in front of my computer, using plugins, and I've kind of missed just getting my hands on like a physical instrument, on an actual like dial, foot switch, just actual hardware. There's something that I feel like along the way you kind of just start to lose some of the musicality of just actually having your hands on a physical piece of gear. That said, I've been trying to recently put together a little bit of a pedal board, which I used to have forever ago. And then at one point I sold all my pedals and got like this virtual amp modeler. And then I sold that because I was like, I'm just going to use plugins. I'm not really playing a ton live these days. And now I've kind of been back all the way back full circle where I'm kind of like, man, I miss the pedals. I kind of just want something really simple that I can use if I want to play, a live show, but also if I just want to play in my studio, mess around on the guitar, turn some dials, click some buttons, just have that tactile hands-on experience. So that said, I grabbed a few pedals off of Amazon, and they're all really cheap. I think the most expensive one is like $50, if even that. Instead of just doing a full review on each of these pedals, I'm going to try to just kind of make a little bit of a song to kind of show how they could be used in the context of an actual piece of music. Because I think there's a lot of other reviews out there on YouTube of all of these pedals. Yeah, I think I've personally watched reviews on each of these that go more in depth into all the features and that type of thing. So kind of want to take a different route, take these 3 pedals and just actually make some music with them. And I think there's probably some people in a similar boat as me that might just want to hear how this stuff sounds, maybe together, maybe how it sounds recorded in an actual like use case scenario. So the 3 pedals we're looking at are 1, the Joyo American Sound, and this is basically a amp in a pedal. So I still don't have an amp. I live in kind of like an apartment situation where I can't be that loud. So having something like this is pretty handy. Basically, it simulates an amp. I think it's based on like a Fender amp type sound. So we're going to be using that as just kind of like our amp modeler. And then we've got this Levitate pedal by Sonic Cake. And it's actually a reverb and a delay in one. And so we're going to use that to just kind of create some space with our sound. And then the third one we've got here is this Analog Chorus by Nukes. I don't know how you say the name of this brand, but it looks cool. And from my limited experience so far, it sounds pretty good too. So we're going to use this to kind of just create some depth modulation in our sound. And yeah, we'll see what we can get. So I'm going to take a second to plug all these in, hook them up to my interface, and then we'll do a little recording and see how it sounds. Okay, so we've got everything plugged in, and now I'm just going to try to dial in a usable tone, and then we'll get going on the recording. All right, I've got my guitar here, and as you can hear, this is just the DI direct in signal. Now I'm kind of going more for a clean sound, just personally, so let's see if we can dial that in. like those just on that, like voice and drive pretty low. I don't really want any of that distortion from this pedal. I just kind of want it to give it that amp sound without any of the breakup. So I think that's pretty good. Let's move on to our reverb. If you hold this down, it gives you a tap tempo ability. So let's, I don't know, set that to something. All right, let's dial in a little chorus. All right, let's work with that and see what we can come up with in terms of a little song. All right, now I'm going to just arrange this a little bit, maybe add some drums, little keys, maybe some synths, just kind of beef it up, and then we'll see how it sounds. If we could do a quick drone type thing. I think what could be cool is if we just resample a little piece of this entire song. Now we can kind of make this into a little pad type thing. The only other thing is to toss on a little bit of drums. All right, here's the finished product. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. You can kind of see what these pedals are capable of. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments and I'll respond to everything I can. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.